justice and peace and equality.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Goodest podcast with Change Starts for Conversation. We're back with gubernatorial candidate for governor, Mr. Derrick Jackson, state representative of Georgia, currently running for the governor position of Georgia as a Democrat. As we were going to break, I think we left the microphone smoking every time we turn this thing off, man, because my producers are giving me the wave like, whoa, 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 you know. And I mean, we hit some nuggets. One thing before you go, State Rep Jackson, and I'm gonna go back to the Democratic Party because I'm in the streets, man. You know, I'm in the streets. I'm listening to what people are saying. I'm listening to the narratives that are being drawn, why people are saying, hey, I'm no longer Democrat, I'm no longer this, I'm no longer Republican. Like, people are at a point. Two questions, and I'm going to start off with this. In 2020, African-American people were sold, get somebody that looks like us in office and the job will get done. Do you think that promise has been fulfilled?
The answer is no. It's not being fulfilled, right?
Okay.
I mean, look at the evidence.
Okay.
I mean, you have a qualified candidate such as myself. Okay. But the institution said, no, we don't want a fighter.
Wow.
Right? Think about what they did to Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett, that sister's a fighter.
Yes.
Right? But the institution did not give her a ranking member seat.
Wow.
In Congress for to represent the Democrats.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And so AOC is another fighter. Right. And so there's a challenge with the institution.
Okay.
With those who want to take the status quo position.
Yes.
That yield us nothing. or those who are fighting the good fight.
Yes.
Right? And when you fight the good fight, the people are saying that's what we need right now.
Correct.
We need someone that's going to stand up and say, no, you're not going to go against the Constitution.
Right.
You're not going to take my civil rights, my LGBTQIA rights, all these other rights.
Right.
That our ancestors fought hard for us to get.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
What makes 2025 different than 1877? Great question. What makes the difference is we have rights that they did not have back then.
Absolutely.
So the question is, for the Democratic Party, my party, our party, do we want to win during a general election? If the answer is yes, then pick the candidate that you know that will give us a fighting chance.
Right.
On the Republican and Democratic side, no one have military experience like I do.
Okay.
You know, you're probably saying, well, Derrick, why are you starting there? Because right now, when you do the polling, Gallup polling, 80% of our society respect the military. 80%.
Definitely.
So when you talk about crossover appeal, 80% of our society, regardless of your pigmentation, regardless of your political stripes, 80% of our society appreciate the military.
They definitely appreciate the military.
Okay?
Correct.
The Democratic Party polling at 34%. This is the lowest in 37 years.
Wow.
34%. The Republican Party polling at 39%. Favorability.
Yeah.
So even with a flawed candidate, a convicted felon candidate like Trump, the Republican Party is at 39% polling favorability compared to the Democrats at 34%.
Wow.
Right?
Come on.
So even with those dynamics in polling, now some people will say, well, we don't put that much faith in polling. You do polling. You know you're out there in the streets.
Yeah, I'm in the streets, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when your company, when you do polling and you're hearing from the people, you're no kidding boots on the ground. Right? Your company.
Yes.
Right? You know the facts. When you hear people, as you already articulated, that folks like not feeling the Democratic Party right now.
Yeah.
They don't see it, they see us as weak. They see us as continue to do the same status quo. You're still talking about Medicaid expansion. You're still talking about jobs. You're still talking about public education. And that has not helped those who just coming out of jail cells. That has not helped those who are in the workplace and want to keep their jobs.
Correct.
I mean, think about it. In the last 4 months, 318,000 black women lost their jobs. 318,000 black women in the last 4 months lost their jobs. right? In the last 7 months, 571,000 black people lost their jobs.
Wow.
All because somebody attacked DEI, as if diversity is a bad thing.
Wow.
As in inclusion is a bad thing. As equity is a bad thing.
Wow.
Right?
Right.
And so the Democratic Party, our party, had to say, what are we going to fight for?
Yes. What are
we fighting for?
Yeah.
And so that's the reason why, in the spirit of John Lewis,
Okay.
he said, when you see something that's not right, not fair, not just,
Okay.
you have a moral obligation to do something. So that's why I'm running for governor. I'm bringing all 42 years of leadership, experience, leadership of service.
Yes.
Right? That when you break that 42 years down, 22 years in the military.
Wow.
Right? I went in as a E1, enlisted.
Okay.
And retired as a lieutenant commander.
Come on, man.
So no one can tell me what struggle, what school of hard knocks. The chances to go from what I did in the military was 1% of 1% of 1%.
Right. Now, I'm with you, man. And one thing I think with the Democratic Party is we're moving the goalposts. We're moving the goalposts a lot, and right? Civil rights time, it was black people fighting for black people. We're fighting for black civil rights. We're back fighting for black people. But it seems like the Democratic Party finds a way to continue to divide the Democratic Party. Now the narrative is man versus woman. It's a section, and like we've divided a community and a culture, and we went to say, okay, black women this, black men this. Like, when are we gonna come together, man? Yeah. What's up with that, man?
Right. No, listen. I think you're hitting the nail on the head.
Okay.
Right? Because the Democratic Party, we understand we're the big tent. Yeah, we're like, hey, man, everybody want to come on. Come on. Yeah. Everybody, you're Asian, baby, come on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think the Democratic Party allows for the Republican Party to write our narrative.
Man. Most definitely.
Right? No other company in your industry can write the narrative for Game Changers.
Zero.
Because you're not going to allow that.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Your brand, Game Changer, stands for something.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
When I think about the work that you do in the community, Streets of Gentlemen, Inc. stands for something.
Correct.
The Democratic Party must stand for something.
Wow.
If you keep letting the Republican Party write the narrative for you, right?
Yeah.
I should be okay saying the Democrats, let me look into the camera. Since 1964, black women and black men held up the Democratic Party. Since 1964.
Wow.
Since 1964, black men and black women held up the Democratic Party. Last year, 92% black women voted for the Democratic Party. 80% black men voted for the Democratic Party. So if you're going to keep having a message for those who give you 30%, 20%, 40% of vote, what are you really telling to those 80% of black men, 92% black women?
Man, I'm just like,
right?
Yeah.
So let's be real for a second. Who's holding up the Democratic Party since 1964?
Correct.
The numbers don't lie. Jay-Z said men lie, women lie, but numbers do not lie.
They do not lie. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're not leaving nobody else out. We're just asking you to stop leaving us behind.
Correct.
Stop asking us to go for to be the date at the prom, and then you leave us at the doorstep. You don't even bring us into the dance.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm encouraging, right? Black women and black men to stand up. Don't give up on us, right? Don't give up on me. I'm telling you, if I don't do what I say I'm going to do not give me another term.
Correct. Because I think like when we make, there are rumors about Stacey Abrams joining in the race, and we also have former mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms. She's currently petitioning her gubernatorial. I don't want the Democratic Party to get into a man versus woman. I want the Democratic Party to say who's the best qualified candidate. Because I think we find too many ways to divide. I think it just is. And the Republicans, when putting Trump back in office for a second time, even with 34 felonies, even with all the convictions against him, they stood on one unified message, right? Yeah. Even Mexicans believed it,
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Latinos believed it.
They did.
He had Latinos vote for him all on his messaging, and less than 3 months later, he was sending ICE at every Latino in America, sending them back to another country.
That's exactly right.
Man, that's got to be blasphemy, man.
Listen, we're not surprised because Project 2025 told us.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Right?
Correct.
Right? So we shouldn't be surprised. So, but to your point, and I love the fact that you brought this point up, the Democratic Party need to decide right now.
Okay.
Right? Because they're focused on 2028. I'm like, wait a minute. The fight is not in the Oval Office right now.
Correct.
The fight are at the state levels.
Absolutely.
Look at what's happening over in Texas. Look what California.
Yes.
Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Right? They're sending military folks, real boots on the ground. Because people keep talking about boots on the ground. That sounds great. It's a nice song. It's great for line dancing.
Correct.
But to me, when you say boots on the ground, you're talking about military personnel.
Yes.
And this guy is sending boots on the ground to cities where there are black mayors.
Yes.
So Democratic Party, what are you going to do to help these black mayors?
Yes.
What are you going to do to help these states, right, where he's sending these troops, real boots on the ground, right?
What's that?
So we can really show our hand by saying, this is our candidate for 2026. We'll let 2028 worry about itself right now.
Yeah.
But what we need to do is start thinking about 2026. Right? We need to think about the men and women who need to be in these legislatures because they're going to try to gerrymander us out. And the reason why I raised the 1877, the Great Compromise, because to me, it was more than just a compromise in 1877.
Most definitely.
It was the greatest betrayal to African Americans.
Wow.
They kicked all those black men out.
Yes, they did.
Right?
Yes, they did.
Well, I mean, we made a lot of gains during the Reconstruction era, them 12 years during Reconstruction era. But they strategized and planned and executed in 1877. They kicked all them black men out because there were no black women.
Most definitely.
They were all black men, right?
Most definitely.
So think about it. So they called it the Great Compromise. Compromise means that you and I went back and forth and then we reached an agreement.
Yes.
No, it was a betrayal.
Definitely, most definitely.
So we can't let 2025 be part 2 of 1877.
No, we definitely can't do that.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we need to bring in this new blood, this young blood, this fighting blood.
Yes.
It's going to be okay, right? Because we're going to still stand up for the Constitution.
Yes.
Listen, I said the oath 17 times. I'm not sure what my other candidates, opponents are, how many times they recited the oath.
Right.
But I did it 17 times.
Wow.
The oath means something to me. There's no expiration, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I made sure that my life was on the line for you, your family,
Correct.
and my family.
Correct.
Right? So don't keep pushing us out. Don't say that's an angry black man or he's too much of a fighter.
Yeah.
That's the candidate that we need right now.
Yes.
This ain't got nothing to do with, like as you stated, men versus women.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Who can win next November, the
Correct.
general election?
Correct.
Because we already know the Republicans already said who their champion going to be.
Yes.
That's going to be Burt Jones.
Absolutely.
They already make it, no bones about it right now.
No bones about it.
So Democrats, who do we want up against Burt Jones?
Yes. Who
You want a commander against the UGA football captain? Because that's what it should be.
Yeah.
That should be the headlines for Game Changers. We got the Navy commander
Yes, sir.
versus the UGA football captain.
Yes, sir. Man, you said it, man. You said it. I already see the narrative going. I mean, personally, I'm just like I think in order for pushing the Democratic agenda across Georgia, because like you said, in 24 terms we haven't seen Democratic leadership in Georgia. You made a very valid point about bridging the gap between economic development, the workforce, and winning Georgia boots on the ground. And you're very progressive in rural Georgia, right? You like rural Georgia is a very unique area. To the rural Georgia area, the guy that's going in the warehouse working every day, the pulp mill, I mean working hard. They keep them on 12-hour shifts. How do we reach those voters?
Yeah, first off, I gotta go meet them physically.
Yeah, see, because they're not on the internet.
Right, I gotta go to. That's right, they're not on the internet.
They're not on the internet.
I already told you. Yeah. Right?
They in the warehouse.
They're in the warehouse,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And so, I gotta go to Waycross.
Okay.
I gotta go back to Camden. I gotta go back to Bryan. I gotta go back to these places.
Okay.
That continue to say, you all are leaving us behind.
Wow.
Plants are closing.
Yes.
And some of that industrial operation is moving closer to Atlanta.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
They're opening up plants in Henry County.
Okay. Yes.
Right? In
yes.
Clayton County and Fayette County.
Yes.
Right? Coweta.
Yes.
These plants are moving in. And so we got to have a governor say, nah, I understand why you want to move, but why you moving?
Why you moving? Yeah.
Right? Because they all want to be close proximity to Atlanta.
Correct.
So what we got to do, like for example, I'll give you another perfect example. These 4 casinos, I can't mention their names,
okay.
But 4 casinos been wanting to come to Georgia for at least 10 years since I've been down to Georgia.
Yeah, definitely.
And they all want to bring about $1.8 to $2 billion a piece.
Wow.
But you can't put all 4 casinos in Atlanta.
Man.
Put one down in Camden. You know how many jobs that would create down in Camden?
Correct.
Along the coastline there?
Correct.
Interstate 95?
Correct.
You're going to bring in those from, what's that, Jacksonville, Florida?
Come on, man.
Right?
Come on, man.
Put St. Simon, all Jekyll Island.
Man.
Put a casino over there.
Man, it's funny.
Put a casino over in Columbus.
Right? Correct.
Right? That way you're pulling folks from Alabama.
Come on now.
Right? Put another casino up in Blue Ridge.
Come on, man.
Up north. Dalton. Right? Don't try to put all 4 of them right there in Atlanta.
Yeah. Why we stuffing them like lab rats in Atlanta, man?
Right?
I think
that would be a travesty.
It's an agenda.
Yeah, it is an agenda.
Yeah.
But you need a governor that say, you want to come to Georgia? Here are the rules.
Right.
Here are the rules.
Right.
Right? I need you to be in rural parts of Georgia.
Yes.
See, because they'll say, well, people don't want to travel. Oh, no, that's not true. Because we got Georgians traveling to casinos. We got Georgians going over to Vegas.
Yeah, Biloxi.
Biloxi.
Come on, man.
Right?
Come on, man.
In fact, truth be told, North Carolina put 2 casinos between us and them.
Yes.
Because Georgians going up to North Carolina.
Yes.
Cherokee. And then Alabama put 3 casinos on our border over there.
Wow.
So Georgians are going to gamble.
They definitely going to.
Right?
Yeah.
So I get the whole point. I'm just using that as the example to respond to your question.
Absolutely.
That we gotta tell rural Georgia that those who may not want to work in an industrial plant for the rest of their life,
correct,
they may want to be able to say, you know what, I'm good at poker.
Come on, man.
I'm good at being a dealer at 21 or blackjack.
Yes.
Right? Or what they call it, craps.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Come on.
Right? Make more money.
Yes.
You go from 12-hour shift to a 6-hour shift or 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cleaner environment. Come on, man. You
Man.
got to create more options in rural Georgia is the response I'm making to your excellent question.
Absolutely.
You got to build an infrastructure. You got to give them access. And you got to create options.
Yeah, yeah. The trail ride was happening in rural Georgia before Atlanta made it popular, man. Come on, man.
Right?
Yeah, shout out to Porter Farms down there in
Yeah.
Taylor County, man. Glenville, Sand Hill, man. Shout out to Porter Farms.
Yeah.
They're doing it big down there, man.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm saying. I think it's time to mobilize the entire state of Georgia, utilize our resources, make things happen, put things in place. Now, speaking of utilizing our resources, and we just had former Mayor Robert Rickard on the show, and former Mayor C. Jack Ellis from Macon. Shout out to Commissioner Stanley Stewart. We just had them, and they talked about smart growth through high-speed rail transportation. What's your perspective on transportation infrastructure and making sure that Georgia is up to date with modern transportation, because we're behind?
We are so far behind, especially when Georgia is saying, "Listen, we're the state that we should be on the world stage every year." Right?
Correct.
If we're going to bring soccer, a World Cup, we're going to bring Super Bowl,
Yes.
and NBA All-Star, Major League Baseball All-Star game, all this. So you need mobility to move all these millions of people that's going to be coming here.
That's right.
Right? We have the land. Again, so you have to have a governor
Yes.
that's going to work with the business community.
Yes.
Right? Meet with all these chambers of commerce
Yes.
and say, we have a transportation problem.
Yes.
Not everybody wants to get in their automobile
Right.
and get on 675, 85, 285, the main apparatus.
Yeah.
Someone want to get on a light rail.
Yes.
All right? Is light rail a possibility?
Yes.
All right? Let's bring in some engineers. Let's figure this thing out.
Right.
Because those cities and states that do mobility very, very well, like Washington, D.C.,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
New York,
Yes.
right? Let's learn from them. Let's do some best practice and leverage from them.
Yeah.
Bring these engineers. Let's look at the lay of the land and figure it out. If we do this right,
Correct.
bro, now we help build an infrastructure for rural Georgia. Y'all gonna get tired of me hearing talk about rural Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Sure, because now the farmers,
Yes. Okay.
right, have an infrastructure.
Okay.
See, because when you put a rail system in place, now you can move cargo.
Yes.
Now we've taken cargo off of these 18-wheelers
Yes.
that most people complain about. That's,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now we create another option to move cargo.
Correct.
Listen, we got 2 world ports on the coast.
Wow.
So we got to think of another way to get cargo to the merchant ships.
Yes.
It's
yes.
not always going to be the 18-wheelers.
Man. And that's and speaking of 18-wheelers, Georgia has one of the highest pollution rates here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have one of the highest pollution rates in Georgia when it comes down to like making, when you, just because those 18-wheelers and those emission tests are on the highway, Georgia is suffering with a health crisis when it comes to pollution and air pollution, man. How do you think we can resolve that? And make because we're talking about hospitals shutting down. So if people can't breathe,
we got to keep hospitals open first off. We got to get these hospitals open.
Yes.
But you're right. Our air quality is horrible.
Yes.
We have to have a system to monitor this across all of Georgia. Now, I'm going to shock you. You know, emission testing is only required in 13 counties.
Wow.
Out of 159 counties. You do know that, right?
Yes. Yes.
You're not required to get emission testing in Doherty
Or Wayne County.
or Wayne County. It's not required.
Right.
It's only required around the 13 counties around the Atlanta metropolitan area.
Okay.
So it's like you almost getting taxed to do the right thing. Make sure your vehicle is up to par. You got changing your oil, air filter, all that stuff
Yes.
around the metro area. But what about the other counties?
Correct.
It's not that the air stays right there in Atlanta.
Yes.
That air blows, right? Contrary to popular belief.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we got to set up a system
Yes.
to make sure we monitor our air quality across all of Georgia. That's number one.
Number one.
Right? Number two, we got to keep these hospitals open.
Yes.
Right? And number three, we got to keep CDC open.
Man.
CDC can help us figure this thing out.
Okay.
Right? They can help us with a lot of these industrial plants across Georgia. So it's not just, pollutants that's coming from automobiles.
Yes.
It's also, if you ever been if you ever get a chance, go over to Trilith.
Okay.
Right, it's a phenomenal area right there in the city of Fayetteville.
Yes.
Their homes are using geothermal.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
They don't even have air conditioning.
Wow. Wow. Energy efficient.
Man, let me tell you, they're using green technology, and I know green technology gets a bad rap, but it helps improve our air. Your studio here have LED lights.
Yeah, yeah.
That helps our quality of air.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right? Because it doesn't have all them gases of the light bulbs that were created 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Correct.
So the little things that we can do, and then again, government should incentivize.
Yes.
Right? And say, okay, brother, you have I don't know the square footage of your building here, but let's say we give you a energy conservation grant.
Yes.
To bring in new technology to help out your building here.
Correct.
That helps us all.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
We got to lean forward, not lean back.
Come on, man.
Right? And so I'm going to be that green energy governor.
Correct.
I'm going to be the one that's thinking about what are the mixed use of energy from solar. I mean, you can have solar panels up here, generators to help not only produce cleaner air, but more efficient in your electricity. Help your bills go down every month.
Come on now.
Right? We got a PSC race that's happening this year.
Okay.
Right? I'm just telling you, everybody, make sure you vote the right way for our PSC.
Yes.
Because they determine our utility rates.
Yes. They definitely, and that was one of the lowest voter turnouts in Georgia.
Less than 3%.
Come on, man. Yeah. My mom worked the polls, and she said, "Man, I've never been
less than 3%."
Yeah.
So what's the other 97%? We don't care.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I care every time that EMC bill comes to my house.
Come on, man.
They hit me in the head.
Yes. Most definitely.
Right.
Most definitely. Now, before we let you go, State Rep Jackson, I know we've had you in here for some time, and I want to go back to one of the things that I know African American people want to hear. And they want to know about it, and that's your stance on reparations.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm the only candidate.
Yes.
I know y'all gonna get tired of hearing that too. But look at my track record.
Yes.
The former state representative emeritus Roger Bruce, man, good friend, mentor.
Okay.
He sponsored the bill. I co-sponsored the bill.
Okay.
To talk about studying reparations. Right. He has since retired. Now we continue that fight.
Right.
We got to talk about reparations.
Yes.
We have to. Right? Slavery happened in the United States. We did not create reparation.
Yeah.
Let me give your listening audience a quick history lesson in 60 seconds. Abraham Lincoln created reparations.
Correct.
In 1862, Abraham Lincoln gave $300 per slave to the plantation owner. So if that plantation owner had 10 slaves, the government gave him $3,000.
Wow.
That's reparations.
Wow.
4 months later, Congress in 1862 gave land to every white European man, 160 acres of land.
Wow.
Free of charge. So they got money and land. Because Abraham Lincoln knew he was going to have to let black people go.
Yes.
And so he was given a form of reparation. So Frederick Douglass,
yes,
a person that I'm studying like every day right now.
Every day, yeah.
Frederick Douglass said, well, wait a minute, Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
You about to let people go that look like me.
Right.
You done gave the plantation owner $300 per slave. You done gave them 160 acres of land. What are you going to give the black man?
Mm.
So that's when the 40 acres and a mule came up.
Okay.
And so they had legislation around October, November, legislation for 40 acres and a mule. They want to give black men. Because they didn't, again, this was nothing against black women, but they want to give black men this.
Yes.
Right? 40 acres and a mule.
Mm.
And before Christmas, they lined that out of the legislation.
Wow.
The only thing they kept in there, that they were going to free us, let us go.
Yes.
So you're going to let us go on January 1st of 1863 with nothing?
Come on, man.
But that was by design. Because, bro, that's when they went from slavery to sharecroppers.
Wow.
So they went from paying 0 cents for labor to 5 cents for labor.
Yeah.
They went from calling it slavery to sharecroppers. So the slaves didn't leave the plantation.
They just were renamed.
Right?
Wow.
They didn't have nothing. They didn't have no land to go to call their own.
Wow.
Now there were the few that got some land.
Yeah.
But not like this.
Yeah.
How they were just giving white European men 160 acres. When you do the math, they end up getting 271 million acres of land.
Wow.
And millions of dollars.
Wow.
Abraham Lincoln and Congress created reparations. So we're the descendants. We're the descendants. The only way you can even come close to apologizing is to do reparations. It's not a handout.
Yeah, it's not a handout.
It's a promissory note.
Correct.
That needs to be fulfilled. And so I said, right here in Georgia, there's 33% black population. We should get 33% of that $16 billion, which equates to $5.28 billion.
Man, we need it today.
And then we figure out what we, as a collective, what we should do with that $5.28 billion.
We need it today, man. And speaking on that, man, I'm with the reparations, man. But I like the one thing that I saw with the Trump administration, or I don't even know to give credit to the Trump administration, when the PPP loan was given out, right? That came directly to the people. You know, I think we've seen an influx of where certain Democrats have put on the show where the resources have come from the federal government. They take the money and then they give us food and clothes and everything. Now, we want the money, man. Mm-hmm. We want the money.
Yeah.
How can we show that the people get the money?
I think that's the only way you can empower the people.
I don't want food.
well, everybody's circumstances are different.
Gotcha.
Right? I mean, there was a time back in the 70s, the federal government gave everybody a block of cheese. How do you know I need a block of cheese?
Come on, man.
How do you know I'm not allergic to cheese?
Right.
We gotta empower the families and let them decide.
Wow.
So if that $5.28 billion, I know a lot of folks are already attacking me. He gonna give black people the money. What do y'all do with the tax cuts? Where'd that money go?
Where'd that go? Yeah. Where? Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't get mixed up in these attacks that they come after me.
Correct.
I'm telling you, in your listening audience, game changers.
Yes, sir.
That you get a Derrick Jackson, and I know I'm talking in third person. I know my wife's going to hit me on this. If I'm become the governor of Georgia, right? I'm not giving promises and pledges that I know I can't fulfill.
Right.
Everything I'm talking about, I can do.
Yes.
I can do as governor.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
I'm not. Some people are wishing things as if they're going to become the king or become president. No, I'm staying within the role and responsibility of the chief executive of this state and the commander in chief.
Correct.
Right. Those are the two main hats that the governor would wear.
Right.
I know how to deploy military, make sure that it's mission critical. If we have to deploy military in Georgia, and when it comes down to making sure the operating budget is going to take care of the needs of families across all of Georgia, not just in Atlanta, not urban and suburban, all of Georgia.
Man, first and foremost, thank you for taking your time out, coming on our show, sharing your thoughts, your race for the gubernatorial candidate of governor of Georgia. I want to thank you first and foremost. Anything you'd like to share with our audience before you go?
Yeah, first go to voteDerrickJackson.org. Go to voteDerrickJackson.org. We're right now raising money. I can't compete. I don't have a dad like Burt Jones that's give me a $10 million check.
Come on, man.
But what I do have, the power of the people.
Yes.
Right? And so your donation will go far. We'll pray over your $50, like we'll pray over somebody's $500 contribution, right?
Come on.
That's the first thing. Well, first, let me back that. First, I need your prayers.
Yes.
Because, man, this race is not given to the swift or the strong. It's given to those who can endure. Yes. So I need that prayer of endurance.
Come on, man.
Number 2, go to Vote Derrick Jackson, give your contribution. And then number 3 is here's the catch.
Yes.
Everybody got to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10.
Come on, man.
That I'm in this race.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This thing is about relationships.
Yes. Because
the 10 that you tell and their 10 that tell, we would now get the votes that we need.
Right.
760,000 registered voters in Georgia did not vote.
Wow.
You already mentioned the PSC race, as you mentioned your mom working vote. It was the lowest. It was less than 3% turnout.
Correct.
If we turn out the votes like we did for Warnock,
yes,
I'll come back to your show.
Yes.
As Governor Jackson.
Man.
Come back to your show. Not ABC, CBS. Yeah. Come back to your show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, man. Want to give a good shout out to all our grassroots organizations. TJ Grace for Powerful the People.
Yeah, TJ. Yeah.
Action Committee down in Liberty County. Big shout out to LJ Malone in Macon, Georgia, making power moves with Village Talks. All you grassroots media companies. I'm encouraging all African American, black-owned media companies to come together. If ABC and CBS and Fox 5 can do it, we can too.
Yep.
We can too. It's time that we unite. It's time that we come together. It's time that we, if be the change you want to see.
That's it.
Be the change you want to see, man. Thank you, State Rep Derrick Jackson, candidate for governor 2026. Thank you guys for tuning in. Voices of the Village podcast. Shout out to the Mayor Melvin Hopper down there in Ocilla, Georgia. Better for Ocilla. You guys. We're gonna be down there last week in September at the Sweet Potato Festival, man. We're gonna have a good time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They have a big Sweet Potato Festival down there in Ocilla, Georgia, man. Thousands and thousands.
Man, you gotta send me that information, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna get that, man. Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. My conversation with State Representative Derrick Jackson.
Justice and peace and equality. Now the world they will see. That's why.